What is up, YouTube? Talon's here again for another video. Today I will be showing you guys not really a unboxing, but I will be showing you guys what I got signed from the con. Now at this con I didn't do a whole lot of shopping, but you guys will slowly start seeing here and there on my walls and stuff what I actually got from the con. If you guys are actually super interested in seeing exactly what I got, then let me know in the comments. But other than that, this will be a video mainly focused on what I got signed from the con. Now I got two things signed from the con, two major signatures. One was from my favorite Star Wars actor, and then the second one was from a voice actor from one of my favorite animes. He happened to be there. It was $60, so you know what, I was like, I'm gonna get it. So let's start off with that one. So I got this Funko Pop signed. It is a Deku Funko Pop. I got it signed by Justin Briner. If you guys can see that, he put Plus Ultra at the top and his signature right there. I also got, before I went to the con, I got this casing for the Funko Pop because I knew that I would be taking it down there, but I wasn't 100% sure if he was going to be signing it or not, if I was going to see him. I kind of went with this thing that if he had a short line, then I would go. If not, I'll just, keep the Funko Pop as is. But literally after I got done with my first signature, I went over to his line and I ended up being the first person in line. I had to wait till he got back from a panel that I had missed, but he came back and of course I was able to get this signed. These casings are made just by Funko Pop. They fit in here perfectly and they protect everything. Now, I'll never take this out of this case again. It'll always stay in here, so, that way the signature doesn't get messed up or the Plus Ultra doesn't get messed up. But that was the first thing that I got. And also, side note, shout outs to James Spence Authentication because they also authenticized this. So I got the card right there and then also got the sticker right there. So card and sticker, sorry. So that way, if I ever do want to sell this, which I probably won't, everybody can see that it was actually authenticized. So shout outs to them. And then second thing was what I mainly went to the con for, which was my main priority, I would say. When I first got to the con, I shot right to this line so I could be one of the first people there, even though I ended up waiting a really long time. But it's all good because I got exactly what I wanted to get out of it. So I got this comic, Darth Vader #5, signed by the Hayden Christensen. Got it right down there. This is one of my favorite covers because, of course, you can see both Darth Vader and Hayden right there, or Anakin. Beautiful cover. Pretty soon, I will be sending this to the Spence Authentication team again. I will send that in the mail to them so that they can authenticize it, and then they can also send it to CGC and get it in a nice glass plaque. So if you don't know much about CGC or grading or anything, but this is basically the rundown. You send a comic to either an authenticator or CGC themselves. Of course, it'll be authenticated, and then they will grade it on a 0.0 or a 0.1 to a 10.0 being the highest grade, and they'll give it a grade by looking through the comic book, making sure all the pages are there, making sure it looks all good and nice, and then they put it in this nice plastic case that you can never or should never take it out of because you could risk damaging the comic. Some of you guys have seen a lot of my comics from like TikTok and everything, but this is what it looks like. It will preserve the comic always, and then you get a number scale. So this number 7.5, it means that out of 1 through 10, that this comic was a 7.5. Now, there's probably things about this comic that, you know, took some points off. Personally, I thought that this would be a higher grade comic when I originally sent it in, but you get what you get. So I'm hoping for the best rating I can get on this comic. Now you guys might be wondering, why did I get this authenticized at the con and not this? Even though both prices would have been the same, they're both $10. But if they would have authenticized it at the con, then they would have had to put a sticker on here. For whatever reason, I didn't really understood why, but I guess that's just their process of things. So as I was told, I will be calling them again, but as I was told, that if I send them this comic, they get all my information, I send them this comic, they can authenticize it and send it straight to CGC, and then they will send it back to me. They'll charge me for everything. Usually CGC charges about like 30 bucks or so to put it in this plastic case, grade it and everything. But so I'm sure they'll throw something on top. I'll probably be looking at probably about 50 bucks just to get this comic graded, because of course they have to take a little bit off the top so that they can profit as a business, which is understandable. But that's just the comic world of things, because I could send this to CGC myself, but except instead of this nice blue label, it would be a green label, which I don't know, I'm super particular about it. I like all my things to look the same, so I'd rather have the signature authenticized. Even though I know that I got this comic signed by Hayden Christensen, I'd rather it to be authenticized and send it to CGC. That way, if I ever want to pass this down to someone, not this comic, but the Hayden Christensen one, if I ever want to pass it down to someone, it's all legit and they don't have to worry about going through the process of taking the comic out, having the signature authenticized, and then replacking it. So it'll pretty much be all ready to go, just in case if anything was to ever happen to me. So, but that's it. That's, you know, the next plans for this comic. So hopefully within the next couple of months, I can get it back. I plan on sending it here within the next couple weeks. The turnaround rate with CGC, sometimes you can get a comic back within the month. Sometimes it can be a couple months. I want to say my Secret Wars that I sent in, it took about 3 or 4 months, maybe if that, but you know, it's all worth it once you get the comic book back. A lot of times you can feel impatient, but like I said, it's worth it when it comes back, because you get it in this nice plastic casing. You can display it anywhere you want. Some people display them in boxes. I personally, I put this removable Velcro on there, and I can stick it straight on my wall. If you guys would like to see more of like my comics and plaques or anything, just let me know in the comments, and I'll, you know, be happy to show you guys what I got. So, but that's it. These are also my first 2 things that I've ever gotten signed by anyone, and this is the first thing that I've ever gotten signed by anyone. So that was cool to have. But expect to see more videos from this con in the next couple days or so. I'll be doing some more reviews. I still have to post my review for Tales of the Empire and Bad Batch, so expect to see those soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let's keep this rolling. I'll be posting more videos in the next couple of days, so be here for me.
Anakin. Anakin is gone. I am what remains.
I'm sorry.